All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. It's Wednesday, so it's time for a personal development tip. This one is about your biggest regrets and how to avoid the single biggest regret that people have in life. First of all, what it is and how to avoid it. So if you want to learn about that and how to avoid that single biggest regret, then stay tuned. I actually was just reading earlier on today, I was just reading an article about a nurse. Actually, I heard of her before. Her name is Bronnie Ware. She's an Australian nurse in palliative care, and palliative means you're taking care of people that are basically, they're dying. It's like their last 3 months, 4 months of their life, and so it's more about comfort. And basically, she decided to interview some of them that were willing about the biggest regrets. And she actually wrote a book. I think it's called "The 5 Biggest Regrets of the Dying." But the number one regret is this: I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me. And Bronnie. It's like Bonnie, but with an R. Bronnie says this was the most common regret of all. When people realize that their life is almost over and look back clearly on it, it is easy to see how many dreams have gone unfulfilled. Most people had not honored even half of their dreams and had to die knowing that it was due to choices they had made or not made. And this is super important, because if you look at the successful people in life, they aren't worried necessarily about what other people think. They're living life on their terms. They're not trying to fit in. In fact, they're trying to step out. And it makes me think of people like Conor McGregor or Lady Gaga or Money Mayweather or all these successful people. They're successful because they're different. We spend so much of our life, especially in our younger years, trying to fit in with our crowd. When I say younger years, we're talking like school age. We're trying to fit in. We don't want to stand out because we don't want to get picked on. But we got to realize that sooner or later, if we want to be true to ourselves, then we must stand out. And I'm not saying that you have to have some boisterous personality if that's not you. If you just pretend to have a boisterous personality, and sorry about that rumbling there, it's going to stop in just a moment. And there's a horn too. My goodness. All right, so horn stopped, rumbling stopped, and so man, where was I lost my you don't have to have some sort of boisterous personality if that's not you. As a matter of fact, if you pretend to have a boisterous personality and it's not you, then you're not really truly being true. That's a great phrase. You're not truly being yourself. You are pretending. And it's up to you. If you want to be successful, you have to be the best possible version of yourself that you could possibly be, and not worried about doing what other people would do or trying to fit in. And every time one noise stops, another one starts. They're working on something over there. I don't know what it is. Sorry about that noise. But basically, like I want you to think of a time that you lost your temper, and looking back, you were wrong. But instead of admitting it and apologizing about it, you actually justified your behaviors and you tried to blame it on the circumstances or blame it on someone else. And you know what? You think, well, that's what someone else would have done. And you don't want to be part of the 99%. That's what most people would have done. You don't want to be part of most people. You want to be part of the successful 1%. And 1%, they would man up or woman up. They'd put their pants on, their big boy pants on, and what they would do is they would admit they're wrong and they would apologize for it. That's just one example of being the best possible version of yourself that you could possibly be. And so, while you're out there, if you want to avoid the biggest regret of the dying, live true to you. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Don't worry about fitting in. It's not about that. It's about if you want to be successful, then live true to you. So I trust you got some great value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also, if you want to see more videos just like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. Put your name and email in. You're going to get an awesome audio on growing your business. And remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do 2 things about it. We got to recognize those miracles, and then we got to accept them. All right, take care. Sorry about all the extra noise today, and create a great day.